Yo, 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 what it do, what it do, what it do? This your number one slime. You already know. JD, aka OTR, might drop, aka Wednesday night. J, you already know.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey, aka. Yeah, that's all I got today. All right, man. So we down a man, but we gonna still gonna give y'all a good show. Uh, so I read you off the topics. What do you want? What do you want to start with? You want to do
Um,
the recap?
yeah, we do clash recap.
All right. Number one, you did watch it, correct? You finally
Yeah,
saw it.
yeah.
All right.
I watched it later on that night.
Overall thoughts.
It sucked. It sucked. Um,
So what? So
in
what is sucks as a letter grade?
B minus because, and I say a
You
B
said B
minus.
minus. That don't
Yeah, B
suck.
minus. It does suck when you've been putting on A ranked shows for the past what 4 months. That's how I look at it. I look at this probably. I mean, this is probably like their worst pay per view premium live event since WrestleMania, and this is why, right? I don't like being right all the time, right? I don't like. I like being wrong. I like there being a mystery. I like there being some kind of thing that messes my predictions up. And I feel like that we traveled in the past with some stuff that they did, and then we um you kind of ruined some stuff, right? So I mean we could go down the match card and I would tell y'all why it bothered me. So yeah, let's do that. And then I'll start chopping everything up.
All right. Trying to pull it up. Trying to share the trying to share the screen because I have all the results here. Oh, here it is. There you go. Oh yeah, your boy. All right, let's start with it from the beginning. Uh, okay, this is Raw. What the hell? Okay, this is Raw. The fuck?
Yeah, I saw
uh,
that.
here we go. Good old Forbes. All right. Oh wait, how'd you feel about them starting with the I Quit match?
Now, I will say the I Quit match was definitely a good match. I will say that was definitely match of the night. So I feel like that they, because of the shit
The
show
ending
that
was
was going,
predictable.
that's what I was about to say. Like, because of the
Yeah,
shit show that ended the show, they had to start the show off strong. So
yeah.
that match, I would give that a A. Cody, AJ Styles definitely put on another classic. Um, I think it was better than their first match. Uh, of course, sometimes it's always better when you got certain situations in the match that gives it an extra pop. So a no quit with them was definitely good. Um, but my takeaway is you knew it was gonna be something that Cody had to do to make AJ quit. So I do like it that the whole
I
thing it
knew as
was
soon as he
the steel
handcuffed him and he
steps.
grabbed that. As soon as he grabbed
Yeah,
them
that
steps
when
when he
he
was
grabbed the
handcuffed, I
steel
knew AJ was gonna
steps.
say I quit.
Yeah, so that part was, it was overall the match was good. Match was good.
Hmm. Um.
Yeah,
Now
they
I
just
wish
have
Jay was
good
here for this
chemistry.
so I could. I wish Jay was here for this just so I could get his thoughts on. uh the handcuffs being used. You know how Jay is about handcuffs.
Yeah, but with an I Quit match, that's part of the predictable part of it. You get what I'm saying? There's but so much that you can do. You put them through a table, they still won't say I quit. You know, like Cody almost incapacitated AJ, right?
Yeah. Well,
And hold on
AJ
for
made
a
Cody
second.
pass out.
Yeah, so you like when you think about it and you look about it, it's but so much that you can do. So I mean, this goes all the way back to like Batista versus John Cena when he wrapped when they did the Iron Man match and he had to wrap tape around his ankles. Like when it comes to
Hmm.
I Quit, it's like you got to put them in a certain situation where they have no choice but to say I quit. So you gotta make them to where they can't
The
move
only
and you
way
just beat the hell out of them.
the only way Cody would have said I quit is if AJ was about to do something to his mom. That'd be the
Yeah, I do like the
like with
fact
baby
that
faces, you have to do that with baby face. You have to like threaten to hurt somebody.
yeah, I do like the fact that you know Cody can be aggressive and be a face at the same time, and I like the fact that I like the moment that he looked at his mom and she was like, "Yeah, do it," and he hit him with the steps anyway.
Yeah. That look,
Yeah.
man, that heel turn is coming. Undertaker said it best. Undertaker said Cody's great as a face, but I think he'll be even better as a heel.
Oh yeah. Like man, come on now. If we get black hair Cody, it's a wrap.
Now, if he goes full Homelander, if you I don't know if you're watching
Mm-hmm.
season four of The Boys, but Homelander been going ham already. It's been 3 episodes.
True.
Now, also, do you think that this is the last match we get between Cody and AJ for the foreseeable future?
Um, Cody has
This
to
two and
defend.
this
Cody
two and
has
zero.
to he. I know it's 2-0, but he has to defend that in 2 weeks, right? He has to defend the title in 2 weeks. I don't
Not
feel like.
necessarily. I think he's gonna have a tag match.
Oh yeah, because now it's bloodline.
Bloodline, and he's gonna team with KO and Randy. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure that's what
you're
it's gonna
right.
be.
So it
He's
might
gonna have
be
a
might be
solo.
a triple threat match. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because when
And
it
then
comes
you
to Money in
saw,
the Bank, you don't have to have the titles on the line for Money in the
yeah.
Bank. At least one of
But
them does. But
I was like, if you want to cash in that night, you have to. Well, not
you
necessarily.
know,
You just
I
have to have the champion in the match. Yeah, he just got to be
yeah,
in the match.
and something tells me that they're straying away from same night cash-ins.
Last
Yeah,
time they did it was Liv.
yeah. I
They did it
think
on Ronda,
they're
and that was like a couple
yeah,
years ago.
and that's really because they really wanted to take the title off of Ronda. So I
Hmm.
think they're getting ready to stray away from same night cash-ins.
Also, well, no, I think we're done with that. Oh no, did you see the way Randy looked at the title?
Yeah,
Okay,
yep, yeah.
all right.
It's going to be a feud between them two coming.
Probably be his SummerSlam feud.
Yeah.
All right. Now this match right here, it was a lot going on. You had the unholy union of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. I'm gonna start this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Jade.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do with you, man?
It's the
That
stage,
botch,
man.
that botch off that top rope was so nasty. And then it was like it was like it messed her up because after that she was just botching all over the place after that. She
Yeah.
had a big boot that
It
she messed up. She
it
almost messed up their tag finisher. Like she was going crazy. Like it was like her head, she was rattled.
you also have to look at that her in backlash, right? Um
Hmm.
Jade is known for her five moves of doom, and we knew that from AEW. She's not a wrestler yet. And I say yet.
Hmm.
Kind of green. Uh I feel like that once you make a mistake, it tends to carry you on. Um, and my honest truth is, when you know you about to lose, that shit kind of fucks with your mental, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you had to do this. You would have to been in the game for a long ass time to know you've only held the title for what, a good month and a half, maybe 2 months. Um, and then because they won it at WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
No, no. It was a triple
No,
threat
they
match
weren't
at
on.
WrestleMania.
Yeah,
They run it on. Did they win it on live TV or they won it at Backlash?
they might have run it on SmackDown.
It was something, but it wasn't as big of a stage, right? So when you get put on a big stage, sometimes you mess up, and then it's like you only held the title for a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and I think that was the most disappointing factor for me is that, but it makes sense. But you put it on, you put it on people who just really got drafted on the roster. So this is, but then I was like, all right, so this is about to be the belt that goes for the Miracle Round. This is going to be the title that you choose to put in the Miracle Round, where you just, okay, maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months, move on to the next.
Hmm. Now, how do you
I
feel about
didn't,
the
I didn't
people, the
like,
winners?
I no, fuck that shit. Okay, that based upon the ending, that made my mind up that, oh, you had to give the home crowd a winner from their home country.
If I had
That's the only
known
thing that
that
made
they were
sense.
gonna, if I had known they were gonna win that, I would have picked Damian Priest. If I had known they were gonna put
Yeah,
the tag titles on them,
yeah,
because
yeah,
I
for real, for
figured,
real.
I figured Bailey wasn't gonna lose, but that would have been hilarious if everyone from Scotland won except Drew. That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it really would have.
But y'all be talking about y'all talking all that about Piper. I think she had a good match. We gonna get to it.
No, 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 no. She did have a good match. I just don't feel like that she would have been that, that she was gonna be a champion. I don't think she's championship material yet.
Yeah, we gonna get to it though. But any final thoughts on the Unholy Union as your new tag team champions?
I feel like this is gonna be short lived.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
it's gonna be
You want
short
to talk?
lived.
You want to talk about the IC match, or just go to the other women's match?
No, okay, the IC match. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about the IC match, right? Like
Well, we saw
I
how it
think
played
I'm
out on Raw. So,
yeah, but I'm over uh
Sammy.
yeah, I'm over him being oh shit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it was going out, but I hear you.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
We got you.
Headphones died. But
You said you over him being. You said you over Sammy being champ.
yeah, man, like don't get me wrong. Sammy's a good champion. He's a good face right now. I hate this character that he is right now as far as being trying to be like somebody's savior and trying to help everybody. I feel like him going against him going against Braun Breaker is going to be good. I really did want I wanted Chad Gable to win, but as you see, you can't have everything. Okay, so just to go back real quick, Bianca and Jay held the title for 42 days.
Okay, so a little over a month.
But you mean to tell me that they held they held and defended that title more? I mean, they defended that title more than the Kabuki Warriors, but the Kabuki Warriors held it longer than them. That's where I disagree.
Mm.
That's where I
They
disagree.
they might end up getting it back. The
Yeah,
Kabuki Warriors,
they
but
might. But
yeah,
Sammy, yeah, like I said, I wanted Chad Gable to win. You know, you don't get everything that you asked for, so
I think. How do you feel about uh the way he did Maxine and how uh, Otis finally manned up and uh took her side instead of Gable's.
mm, I mean, I seen that coming. Well, I mean, like Jay had thought Otis was gonna turn heel with Gable.
It would
I
have-
don't know.
it wouldn't be him turning heel because Gable is such
Well,
a heel right now.
yeah, I mean, it would have been him just siding with Gable, but it would have been nice to see him side with Gable for Gable to win, and then um like him challenge Gable because I feel Otis is deserving for an IC run.
Yeah, I can see him with the IC title, but yeah, then you saw on Raw he officially pretty much the whole Alpha Academy abandoned him
Yeah.
on Monday. So
Mm-hmm.
so they're done. They're officially done with him. But
Especially
we gonna
after
talk
what
about.
happened.
Yeah, I say we gonna get to it. Now we touched
Mm-hmm.
on this Bailey versus Piper Niven. It was a good match. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Piper, she's always been a solo competitor. They just threw her together with Chelsea Green to make this
Mm-hmm.
tag team. But I thought it was good. I don't see Bailey losing this title anytime soon. Can't really think of anybody unless Bianca or Jade turns heel. I don't really see one of them taking the title off of her. Um, who else is on SmackDown for her to fight? Tiffany, but I think Tiffany's going to win Money in the Bank, so they're probably going to she's going to hold on to it until after that.
I mean, Nia Jax
Um,
has a championship
oh yeah,
match.
so Nia Jax, but I don't think Nia's going to win. At least not
Nia,
now.
it might be a triple threat. It might be Nia versus Bailey at SummerSlam. Nia wins. Tiffany cashes in on her only because Nia won King of the Ring, so she's deserving of a championship
Hmm.
match. A championship match. She won Queen of the Ring. I mean,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a solid match. All right, so
yeah.
let's get to the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, WWE World Heavyweight Title. Go ahead.
It was you said it. It was bullshit. Like did once again you took and I get the storyline, right? I get the
Hmm.
storyline of what you're doing with Drew. And something is telling me deep in my soul that Drew's about to go back to that Scottish psychopath, right? And I feel like this is the preparation to get that side of Drew McIntyre back. He already wore his old school coat from the Scottish psychopath era. Um, I just feel like him losing again, and to a different champion in Scotland is just like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, bro. Like,
How'd
but
you?
Damian Priest almost lost a fucking leg, bro.
I was about to say that. I was getting on Jade about her box. Priest was even worse.
Yeah, that
Priest
ain't.
was
I don't
worse.
know. I don't know what was going on that night. Like Priest, I was like,
Drew,
yo,
Drew had to he had to break character for a second
yeah,
to get his leg on caught.
yep,
Uh, you see the video of Punk backstage, and then he asked for a
yeah,
referee shirt.
yep.
I was like, man,
But I'm when
I was,
man, I end up seeing like a video or somebody taking pictures. I seen it on IG. Somebody took pictures with CM Punk as he was boarding a plane to Scotland. So man, like I knew it was about to be some BS that was gonna jump up with that, man.
Hmm.
They were not going all match. Once I saw the
And then
referee get knocked out, I was like, here it
yeah,
comes.
and then when the fact that Judgment Day was hard from ringside.
Yeah. And I said that. Like last podcast, I said that if Judgment Day gets banned, well, since they did get banned, then you already know that CM Punk's gonna get involved.
Yeah, and then all right, so yeah, overall, I'll probably same as you. It wasn't the worst pay per view I've seen, but the botches really messed it up for me.
Yeah.
Um, I was surprised by the changing of the tag belts. Didn't think that was going to happen. We didn't even give that any time on our predictions because we all thought it was a foregone conclusion. So I do like when WWE does that, where they kind of throw a monkey wrench in what people think. I do like that, but let's go. Let's
This is my
transition
thing.
into Monday
Hold
night.
on.
Oh, go
Hold
ahead.
on. Seth Rollins held that title for 316 days. Right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Has held that title less than a day. And Damian Priest has already held that title for 73 days. You only have three champions out of that title holder, right? That has held that title. Now, WWE, I know it's been a long time, but since 2020, you've had 12 title holders for that championship. What does that tell you? You need to start moving that title around.
Yeah, it's time.
You're on the cusp of making the World Heavyweight Championship just like the Universal title. Universal title was held only by six people since 2020. And one of those people capsized the whole thing. Like the shortest reign was Bray Wyatt. He held it for 6 days. And that's when he won it as the Fiend. And then Roman
Hmm.
won after that. Right? Braun Strowman held that title for 141 days. Goldberg held it for 37 days. Like, it's crazy. But all right, enough of that. We can go on to Raw.
All right. So speaking of Monday Night Raw, we already spoke on the Gable stuff. We're gonna get to that later on the next subject. But as far as Monday Night Raw, Drew came out and well, Seth Rollins opened the show, and
For me.
you didn't expect to see him back so soon. Hmm. Uh,
Said SummerSlam is what we thought, but it was one
the
of
headphones
us.
going out again. It's going in and out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we
So
got you.
one of us said that with Becky being gone, Seth Rollins might pull the card and bring Seth Rollins back sooner. Oh shit! What the hell you do?
I was just playing around with the with the layouts.
But yeah, so
I was trying to see if I could get a solo part on you. Oh, there you go. There you go.
fine, sir. So, but um,
You left came right back. Oh
yeah.
my goodness. All right. So yeah, we were talking about Seth Rollins. We got our thoughts kind of mixed up. Seth Rollins.
Yes. So we said that with Becky being gone, that there was a big chance that he could come back sooner than later, which obviously that has happened.
Hmm.
Um, he came out there looking like Shawn Michaels when he fought the Undertaker with the drip. Uh, I know a lot of people thought that he was going to be shaved, like his hair was going to be cut. But I recently seen on TikTok that somebody said that heel turn Rollins is coming. And the reason why heel turn Rollins is coming is because the Titantron and his hair. Seth Rollins' Titantron had his old school Seth Rollins when he won the championship when he did the greatest heist at WrestleMania.
Hmm.
And then his hair, he bleached it, but it was more blonde. But now he's let the black grown out a little bit, and it looks like, the type of hair when he betrayed the Shield. So they're
Hmm.
thinking that heel turn Rollins is coming back. I don't see heel turn Rollins coming back yet because of who's the champion, which is Damian Priest. Might I
So
say, Damian Priest is awful on the mic.
okay, I thought that he was. I thought that Priest was pretty good.
No, maybe it's because maybe it was because it was so quiet when he was talking, but I don't like Damian Priest just giving out matches.
Yeah. So for those of you that didn't see it, Seth Rollins came back and said that he was going to enter the Money in the Bank because he wants to get his title back. But then he was praising Priest, saying that, "Oh, you did. We both did the same thing. We won the Money in the Bank. We held it until the greatest stage ever, and then we cashed it in." And then Priest came out said that he could skip all that doing the Money in the Bank. Let's just have a match right now. I
Hold
mean,
up,
let's just have
rewind
the
it.
match there.
Rewind it because Priest first said that he wanted to cash in on Seth. He didn't want to cash in the
Oh
way
yeah,
that he
he said he
cashed
wanted
in.
to cash in on Seth.
How you feel about that?
Uh,
I call bullshit.
the only reason why he would have wanted to cash in on Seth is because
It's
Seth
because
was
Seth beat
injured.
him.
That and because Seth was injured the entire time, so it would have been an easy lick.
Hmm.
That would be the only reason. And he almost had it, but Drew kept messing it up
Yeah,
because he had it. He had Seth like 3 times where he could have cashed in and was about to.
yeah, that's true. But
You said you don't like Priest just giving out matches. I mean, that's real
mm-mm,
baby face of him to do. It's real baby
too
face.
baby face,
That's something Cody would do.
very much so, and Cody has been.
Exactly.
Um, I feel like, ooh, yeah, we'll save it for in 2 weeks when we do our predictions.
All right. So then after that, pre Drew McIntyre comes out, and to sum it up, he pretty much just says, "Screw this company, I quit."
Mm-hmm.
Because he said that CM Punk, like he said that he just can't take it anymore. It's like
Yeah.
he's mentally drained. He can't keep worrying about CM Punk ever since Drew McIntyre injured CM Punk and was trolling him about it, and CM Punk got his get back by costing McIntyre the title. CM Punk, they haven't been like they just been going back and forth, and this feud will never stop at this point.
Nope.
Because the crazy thing is, you would think if you were CM Punk, you cost him to lose his title at WrestleMania. You cost him a chance at the title again on Raw. Then you cost him again for the title this time. And CM Punk said, as long as I'm around, Drew McIntyre will never win the world title again.
Yep.
He said that at the press conference after Clash.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that
Yep.
Drew got a little bit of get back by choking Punk, but then Punk low blowed him.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny though. He ran up in there. He said 1, 2, and then just held up the two.
Yep.
And
I
then
was
they
like,
said that he was trolling Drew from when Drew put that picture up, and he doing the peace sign next to the CM Punk grave.
yeah.
But how you feel about? Oh, and then they showed the picture. I mean the video backstage of Triple H and Pierce trying to talk Drew out of it. But how do you feel about the whole "I quit" angle? It reminds me of Batista.
Reminds me of Batista. I forget who else did it, but yeah, it's very modern, uh,
Jay Uso
ruthless
recently quit.
aggression. Yeah, ruthless aggression era. But
Yeah,
like I
Rey
said, this could
Mysterio
be
threatened to quit because he didn't want to fight Dom, so Triple H ended up moving him to SmackDown. But Rey Mysterio had threatened to quit.
yeah. So this is like this is almost like a setup for Drew McIntyre to lose his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Um, Drew is gonna fight CM Punk. As soon as CM Punk gets cleared, Drew's coming out to like
He
they're
said he's
going.
going to be cleared by SummerSlam. He said he should be
Yeah,
cleared.
so they're going at it.
How do you feel about the reporter asking Punk? Do you? How about what would you? How would you feel about your first match being a Hell in a Cell against Drew? I s- so one of our consistent contributors, JJ, he said that he thought it would be stupid to do that, and I said, well, technically, they pretty much already have a blood feud. A regular one-on-one match ain't gonna cut it. It needs to be some kind of stipulation in there. Some kind of weapons need to be used. Like,
Think about
so I,
Seth and Cody. Think
yeah,
about Seth and Cody.
their second match was a Hell in a Cell. I mean, was a cage or Hell in a Cell? I can't remember which
It
one.
was a Hell in a Cell match when
Their
he
second
had a
match,
torn
right?
pec. Yeah, when he had a
Yeah, that
torn
was the
pec.
second. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't think it's the craziest thing in the world for them to have a Hell in a Cell the first match. CM Punk dismissed it, said it was stupid. I'm like, of course you,
It's
whatever.
stupid only because every time he has a match, he gets hurt.
Mm. And putting him in a match like that.
Yeah,
Well, what do
that's
you
why
think
he
that?
doesn't.
What do you think their first match should be? Do you think it's going to be a regular one-on-one, straight up,
No, it might be. Uh,
like
it might be
a
no
no holds barred?
rules. Yeah, no hold bars.
Hmm.
And I feel like no hold bars kind of protects CM Punk in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he doesn't
it
have to
kind
do as much movement if he could use weapons and stuff.
of exactly.
Now, this was my question. I put this in the chat. They are already. Oh, AEW is already starting with the MJF versus Rush match.
Whew.
uh, let me go ahead and say that they are already. The draft ain't been done for I don't know how long, and Punk, instead of showing up on Raw, he's gonna show up Friday because they're in Chicago to address everything. I was
Now,
like, so he's a Raw
now,
superstar. Why is he on SmackDown?
now,
You already
di-
making a draft not worthless.
now, didn't we say that was one person that needed to be uh, uh, a free agent?
Yeah,
He
but
should have
he's
been a
not.
free agent, but he's not. He's a Raw superstar. So that goes back to our point where we were like that they just need to go away from it. Certain superstars should have access to every show.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like it. It's like, damn, does he have to every time a wrestling company goes to Chicago, does he have to pop up?
Yeah,
It's like, damn.
that's his. It's like that's his biggest pop.
And they want to get that captured. But so you think that Drew's gonna come back? You think he's gonna be gone and then just come back at SummerSlam?
Mm. unless he do some crazy stuff and
Wins Money in the
uh
Bank?
yeah, cause we never seen anybody really interfere in Money in the Bank and steal it.
Okay. Steal it? No. But interfere? Yes, because Bray Wyatt did it to Roman Reigns when Roman was about to win it. The
Yeah,
lights
what
went
I'm
out.
saying, yeah,
Yeah, but they
I'm
never. He never
saying that,
stole it. He never
yeah,
stole it.
somebody who wasn't in the match come in the match at the end and just like just in it.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar was already in it. He was that mystery person, remember?
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you could say James Ellsworth because technically he wasn't in the match and he won it for Carmella.
True, true.
And then they got such backlash and uproar they made him do it again on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, let's go. Let's continue on with the Dom Liv saga.
Hey, shout out to Liv for wearing the Dirty Dom shirt on IG right now,
Oh, for real?
and she put "thinking of you" with the Dirty Dom shirt on.
She put Happy Father's Day and called him Daddy.
Yeah, yeah. So on
But
Raw, she steals his vest,
his cow vest.
his cow vest, and she's all up in the midst of this. And Drew catches Dom unzipping the cow vest midway.
Because he's like, give me my vest. No, because what happens is they're having the match, the 6-man tag match,
Yeah,
and
she comes out there.
she comes out wearing it. All right, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, Dirty Dom. Thinking of you. Yeah, he gonna break. He's
He
gonna break.
ain't got no choice, boy. He
and then
ain't got
and
no.
then and then she they're backstage and he finds her and he says, "Yo, give me my vest back." She says, "You want it?" He's like, "Yeah." She's like, "You gotta take it off me." And then she said, "You need some help." And then she starts unzipping it. And then the crowd went crazy because Donald, he was like, "All right." And he started zipping it down. And then Priest came around the corner and started getting that Dom in Spanish. And then he finally just did it fast and took it off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she ain't going nowhere. And I think the reason why Priest knows, I think Priest in the back of his mind knows how impressionable Dom is. They all do. That's why they always try to protect him.
Yeah,
But I think in the back of his mind, I think he knows that if Liv gets too close to Dom, it's gonna fuck everything up
yeah.
because he already keeps asking him, "Yo, what you think? How you think Rhea feels about this?" And Dom already
Mm-hmm.
said the week prior that he giving her some space. So they not even
Mm-hmm.
in storyline. They not even talking right now.
Mm-mm.
So and then okay, so we thought that Finn gave Dom the key. Finn did take the key. We still don't know
Yeah,
what happened.
he put it in his own pocket.
He put it in his own pocket. We still don't know what happened, if anything happened at that hotel. But
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like when Liv and Dom finally do get together, I feel like that footage might come back around, and we'll see what actually happened when Finn took the key.
Yeah.
Something like that. It was like they had a secret meeting or something.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, anything else you want to get to before we get to the big thing that happened on Raw?
Nah.
All right. So you want to take this one?
Mm-mm. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All
Go ahead.
right. So the end of Raw happens, and then the fiend light kill goes out. The do 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 doom all of
While
that
Jay Uso is celebrating.
because Jay Uso has the Fireflies right now,
Yeah.
and then we start. Everybody knows what's happening because they pan to the stage, and then we see a woman crawling to a lantern, and it is Nikki Cross. And then they start going backstage with the camera, and they still playing that music. And now
Mm-hmm.
you're starting to see all of the different characters. You're starting to see all of them.
Yep.
Then we see do we see Gable before we see Howdy?
Yes.
So then the backstage
Hold
area is
on. Hold on.
completely.
You missed a person.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, go ahead.
So come to the background is the backstage area is completely done in smoke. Everything is torn up, and then We see, and then we're seeing people, but you don't really know who's who until you get to the last part before you see Howdy. You see Gable laid out, blood coming from the side of his head, and he's knocked out. And then you see Howdy, and he reveals himself, and then they all make their way to the main stage.
Mm.
And then Jay Uso said, "Man, you saw what just happened? They can have the Fireflies back, so they can have them back."
He
But
had them. So
what was your overall take?
massacre, like that's how you end the show.
Mm,
That's how you end the show. Um, did they live up to the hype of telling the story of doing like the QR codes and stuff like that and following Embrace footsteps? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hands down what everybody's been saying. Cinematic at its peak, right?
uh-huh.
Very
And
cinematic.
also, what I want to do is because I sent this to y'all, but it shows uh everybody who's who.
Yeah.
So you have Dexter Loomis is Mercy the Buzzard.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Cross is Abby the Witch. Eric Rowan is Ramblin' Rabbit. Joe Gacy is Huskus the Pig.
Mm-hmm.
And then Uncle Howdy is Uncle Howdy.
Is Taylor Rotunda, aka
Yeah.
Bo Dallas.
Yeah. And then Braun Strowman on Instagram or X, he puts, "Damn, I guess I missed a whole lot chasing Judgment Day out of the building last night. But damn is crossed out with a red X." So there was rumors that either Braun or Bliss could be joining the six. So right now it's not six of them. It's only five.
But that's what they're saying. Like they're saying the sixth member is Bray Wyatt's spirit. Bray Wyatt's spirit lives in the lantern. That's
Mm,
why everybody came up to the lantern.
hmm
So basically, it's all Bray Wyatt's characters and premonition, like what his premonition has come to reality. Right? We've seen we've seen a glimpse of it during that lights out match that he had against LA Knight. You remember they was when Uncle Howdy did the jump and all the characters were looking over.
hmm
Um, so I don't think they're gonna add a member. I think it's fine right now, unless they have the actual sister Abigail.
I wouldn't be mad if Alexa Bliss came back
Yeah,
and joined
and
them
yeah,
in her version with the Fiend.
mm-hmm.
I would like that. I don't necessarily need Braun Strowman in that group.
Well, that
Uh,
yeah, he honestly he doesn't fit right now.
because who would he be?
Exactly.
But also, okay. So Jay Uso says you can have the flies back. We saw Chad Gable get destroyed. Who is their first victim?
It
Technically, I
has to
guess
be.
it's Gable.
I mean, Gabe. It technically it was Carmelo Hayes.
Mm.
That's who head was against the wall with Mercy.
Oh, so Melo was on Raw.
Melo was just backstage, so he was just.
Oh,
It was just showing people that was backstage. So Melo was the first one that got taken out by Mercy the Buzzard.
mm.
I had just saw it. It was listing everybody who got taken out. Who had got taken out by the Wyatt Six.
Well, okay. My next question then is, Because I was reading up on this. Do you think that they're going to stick with the supernaturalness of this?
Um, yes, to an extent, because honestly, there's I only see two people who could really fight in character right now, and that's Uncle Howdy and that's Abby the Witch. Those are the only two that
Hmm.
I can actually see right now that is like ring ready based upon their cosplay.
Hmm.
Dexter
It says
Loomis
right
can't
here,
fight with that mask on unless he gets
neither
a
can
fightable
neither
mask.
can Rowan. Yeah, they would have to just get fightable masks.
Eric Rowan can't, and Joe Gacy maybe, but maybe.
It
So I
says
think
right
it's
now the plans are for them not to have supernatural elements. This was written a day ago.
mm-hmm,
Uh, from Sean Ross Sapp, I believe, said this.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sean Ross Sapp. But how utilize? Okay, so Sapp also writes that it is expected that the Wyatt Six will have widespread ramifications across WWE programming. He notes that they are expected to have a domino effect on stories throughout the show. Per Sapp, the range of talent and people attacked and those who left before the group debuted was planned for specific reasons.
Mm.
Additionally, Sapp writes that the plan is still for the group not to have supernatural elements. Sapp cited a source who noted that you can't beat Ghost with wrestling moves. True.
So you mean so you were asking supernatural elements in ring, basically, like the
Yeah,
ability to appear and disappear.
you know how well the Undertaker did that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like the Fiend should have been unbeatable,
Yeah.
but yet Goldberg beat him, Roman Reigns beat him,
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton beat him,
Mm-hmm.
and if he's supposed to be this supernatural being, he should have never lost.
Oh, so you're like you know how they kind of had some stuff in WWE 2K, like I think it was 2K22 or 21 or something like that, where they had like in the story mode they had a natural element where you could change you into like a zombie or something like that, or it can choke you from
Hmm.
the distance while actually not putting hands on you. No, I don't think that they'll have supernatural elements.
Like why? Like when the Undertaker was doing stuff where he was summoning lightning and striking stuff with it.
Yeah.
Like how are you summoning lightning, sir?
Yeah, nah, I don't think that they will. No, I agree with that statement that they won't have supernatural elements.
All right. Now, how do you feel about the statement of the people that were attacked and people that weren't there was done for specific reasons?
They're doing exactly what Retribution was trying to do. I think that's what they're going to do. They're just going to cause mass chaos. I don't think it's going to be a while before we see any of them in ring.
Hmm.
It's going to be a while.
I can see that because if this is true and they have widespread ramifications across the programming, that means they can show up on NXT, Raw, and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because if they attack Mello and he's a SmackDown guy, if he calls them out or says something about them on SmackDown, it doesn't because I believe that the Wyatt Six is not signed to anybody. They're freelance.
Yeah.
So, all right. But anything else on the Wyatt Six?
No.
All right. So I want to finish up with some TNA NXT stuff. Do you know who Joe Hendry is?
How the song go? I believe in your injury. Yeah.
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
It's like the
Joe Hendry.
second most viewed video ever on WWE.
Yeah.
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's talks of him making more appearances on NXT. So this is the reason why I say that it's a good thing for NXT and TNA to be having this merger because you get stuff like this.
Yes.
And Also, speaking of the merger, the Hardy Boys are officially back in TNA. Matt was already there. Jeff came back at uh what the, whatever their pay per view name was. My apologies.
Hmm.
But we could possibly have the Hardy Boys pop up on NXT.
Very much so.
Have the Hardy Boys pop up on NXT, probably win the tag titles and then take those back to TNA. I could see them doing that before they did Jordan Grace taking the title off of Roxanne.
Yep.
But so now that we're clearly getting more and more uh crossover, how do you feel about it now? Same or different?
No, I like it for NXT. I feel like that this is actually good. Um, this is a big boost for their brand, especially being the immediate competition to AEW. Um, I feel like that it's it's good for NXT and it's even better for TNA. It'll be even better for TNA once they get some WWE guys to travel over and be on
Mm.
TNA. I think that'd be good.
Now you could easily take some of the women that are being underutilized in NXT, take them over there. Same
Yeah,
thing with the dudes. You can take them over there. Oh, forgot to mention. So Meechin is still with the OC. I thought she wasn't anymore because she definitely walked out Gallows and Anderson out on NXT. I thought she
yeah,
wasn't in the group anymore.
that's true.
So she's still part of the OC. Uh, and since AJ's probably gonna be gone for a while, they're gonna have to just do they run on NXT.
Yeah. Um, but I feel like this is gonna be better for TNA, better than what they did with AEW when they tried to do their collaboration. Because it's not that it's not gonna be just the AEW takeover. You get what I'm saying? And NXT WWE is too big to even have a takeover, so it's not like TNA is taking over. Like during the Jordan Grace match, we had former WWE superstar
Ash by
shit.
Elegance,
No, not just
Dana
her.
Brooke,
Gail Kim. Gail Kim was
Yo
in
Kim.
the
Oh
stand.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
she
Gail
was
Kim was in the stand.
to support her
So
champion.
yeah, so I feel like that this is gonna be an equal opportunity for all of them. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, freaking Kaz is back, and he used to be a WWE superstar. He was in a battle royal. Kazarian.
Oh yeah, Frankie
He was
Kazarian.
one of the final people that was in the match.
And then who else was I about to say? The problem with the AEW thing was they had all of their main people go over there,
Yeah,
and then start taking all their belts.
yeah, yeah.
Like now, if anything, you would have needed somebody from Impact to take an AEW belt, not just Kenny going
Like,
over there and taking everything, or having your champions, the Good Brothers at the time, have them spend more time on AEW than TNA.
right. Like I could see Trick Williams versus Moose and just a champion versus champion match. I could see Moose versus uh Obi, what's his name?
Femi, Obi Femi, Oba
Yeah,
Femi.
Obi Femi. Yeah, I can see them fighting. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can see it just being not for a championship necessarily, because I know they don't want to like put the championships on the different brands as of yet or on the shows. But I could see it being a champion versus champion match. I can even see TNA being a part of Survivor Series.
That would be dope.
Yeah, why not?
That would be dope. Especially if you're gonna depending on how long this collaboration stays, if you're moving all your big PLEs to 2 nights, it will make sense.
Triple H is definitely doing the right thing. Like
Oh,
you
by
got
linking up with
AJ,
him.
that and AJ's fight in Japan while he's on a
Yeah, he's
WWE
fighting.
contract.
Yeah, he's fighting
Like,
Noah League.
yeah, like
Yeah.
So Triple H and Shawn Michaels are doing what WWE should have did years ago.
Crazy thing is, there's always been collaborations in wrestling. Like WWE, I mean WCW had a collaboration with New Japan.
Yep.
Um, who was your man that had the seven belts that used to come? The not the Ultimo Dragon. Was it him?
Yeah.
Okay. He had the seven belts, and he
Yep.
would show up on WCW, and then WWE's always had a relationship with Japan, even Vince,
Mm-hmm.
because they
Yep.
had some New Japan people come over.
Mm-hmm.
So collaborations in wrestling works. It's just as long as you just have to do it right.
You have to make it an equal opportunity for the other brand.
Like I don't necessarily know how I feel about like Moxley being the New Japan champion.
He don't spend enough time over there,
Like
man.
I don't mind them going over there and fighting, but taking their belts and bringing them over here doesn't really do much. If you're not going to
It
get
does
take one of our belts and put it over, send it over there.
right. We won't ever see it.
Exactly. Like Okada left New Japan, but let's say I'm pretty sure he doesn't have bad feelings with them. Have him take his international title over to Japan.
Yep. Yep.
So and then and then they had that collaboration with Stardom and all that for the women.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that chick that with the chick with the breast that keep this always uh getting real freaky with Mariah May.
Oh
She about
yeah.
to fight. She about to fight Tony.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that's really all I had. I think the next thing is Forbidden Door for AEW in New Japan. That is on the 29th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. Matter of fact, let me see what's going on here as far as the timeline of shows. Because when's Money in the Bank? July
July
3rd,
6th.
July 6th.
Oh no, you might be right. Hold on. I think it is July
July
3rd.
6th. No, you're right. No, you're right. It's July 6th. It's July 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then
So 4th of July is on Thursday. So July 6th.
the real now this is what I want to see. If they really going to do this, because they've been the joke has been that Cody really started the Forbidden Door. I want to see him go back to Impact. I mean, go back to TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's gonna be June 3rd is Forbidden Door.
July 3rd.
June 3rd.
We already in June.
I know. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm at 30th.
Oh.
June 30th. My bad. That's my
Okay.
bad. But yeah, we'll come back and do a prediction show for that.
I won't be here.
That'll be so it'd be next week's show.
I won't be here.
Okay, where you gonna be at?
Cancun, boy.
Hold on. Oh yeah, the 6th. Damn. So yeah, we're gonna have to have some. We're gonna have to get y'all content because next week is Forbidden Door predictions. Week after that will be Money in the Bank predictions.
Yeah, so y'all see me back July 3rd for Money in the Bank predictions.
Hmm.
I'll send Trey my predictions via text so you can put it on the gram for my predictions for Forbidden Door.
And then I'll
Taking
also say him on the stream.
yeah, I'm taking a little vacay with my wife, so much needed. Been a workhorse for the past couple months.
Okay. Okay? So I see what they're doing here. Before we go, I'm currently watching AEW because it is Wednesday night. Why MJF is about to start beefing with the moguls, the gates of agony and Brian Cage. They talking to him on the jumbotron and some Mexican wrestler. I don't know his name.
Is not what's his name? Damn, Roosh,
Now
because
he already fought
that's who he
Rush.
beef, huh?
You talking about Rush?
Well, His name is Roosh.
Oh, does he wear a mask?
So yeah, nah, that's not Roosh then,
Yeah,
because
because
that's
this
who
guy had a
MJF
mask
was
on.
beefing with before.
Yeah. TNT Championship ladder match.
Um,
What? Dwayne Martin, Mark Briscoe, Takeshita, and Jack Perry. Oh
okay.
yeah, cause Copa his leg, so he had to vacate the title. He broke his leg in that cage match
Oh, got you.
with Malachi
So
Black.
do you think it's gonna be title for title with Swerve and Will Ospreay?
Osprey? No, I think they'll do Swerve dirty and only put his up. What you think?
I'm listening to it now.
Or Tempe
Oh
versus
yeah,
Zack Sabre
it's just
Jr.
for the AEW World Championship.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, Forbidden Door gonna be nice, but this goes to what we were saying about uh about Forbidden Door. They're, they're doing a lot of the same matches, or not the same match, but using a lot of the same people
Hmm.
that always cross over. And it's not really Forbidden Door if you still have people from from AEW going to New Japan and vice versa.
You talk about, do I have anybody new coming over?
No, I said it's not really Forbidden Door if all you're doing is using the same people to come over.
Oh yeah,
Like Zack Sabre Jr. has been in every Forbidden Door.
yeah. It's now just a open invitation for whoever isn't with the company to fight. That's in New
Yeah,
Japan.
like Mark Briscoe is a ROH tag champion. He got the belt on AEW right now. Bring some more. Like Athena should be coming up. Queen, whatever her name is, the black chick, she should be coming back.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's on ROH because you can't watch it unless you have the app. Oh, you watching Briscoe talk?
No, I'm still watching Osprey and Swerves.
Oh,
Um,
promo?
they're doing their promo right now. Am I behind that much? No.
No, you might be ahead of me. No, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, I think I am ahead of you because this is going on live right now.
I'm trying to make mine live. See, I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have some. I'm gonna have a difficult time trying to predict that.
What, Osprey versus
Hmm.
Swerve?
Because it's a few different ways that they could go with this.
Oh,
I'm not gonna give my actual prediction yet, but
it's no disqualification. It's gonna be a DQ.
okay, he just brought up kill shot. Yeah, because if anybody watches the Swerve City podcast, which is Swerve's pod, his most recent episode he had Will Osprey up there.
Hmm. Yeah, they real good friends.
Yeah. What I want to see? I want to see Ricochet show up at Forbidden Door. That's what I want.
I mean, if his contract, see, they say his contract's supposed to be up in mid-July.
Because
So
if
if
he
his
showed up
contract,
during this match, oh my god,
yeah,
if he showed during this match, that'd be crazy.
yeah,
And he calls Will Osprey because he wants to fight Swerve. Yeah, that would be lit. But we gonna have to do a deep dive on Swerve's title reign so far. You hear me?
I'm sorry, guys. A little token of quietness while we listen to this awesome promo.
Nah, he going ham. How do you feel about Swerve's promo style?
I like it. I'm not against it.
Yeah, I like it. Um, the only issue with Osprey is it's hard for me to understand him sometimes.
You said what?
My only issue with Osprey is that it's hard for me to understand him sometimes
Yeah,
because he be going so ham with that accent. Bruv.
yeah.
Like, damn, bruv. Hmm. I just, I just hope that they don't have Swerve lose his damn title this fast. I said I don't want any more long reigns with the AEW title, but you know what I'm saying. I make
Nah,
exceptions for my black
but
champion.
yeah, man, and I don't like the fact that they be catapulting certain people like to the top so fast. Like Osprey, he been in AEW for less than 2 months, and he already got a championship. Like he don't need two. Like nah, now you really doing dirty, and then to have him take that from a black champion,
Hmm.
yeah. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all listening to what we got to say. I'm intrigued to see what's gonna happen with the Wyatt Six, and that's SICK with a six at the end. So sick and then six. But ready to see what's gonna happen on Friday night for SmackDown. Um, keep tuning in. If something very dramatic comes up, I might hit Trey, but like, yo, let's go live real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We might do a little something like that. But as always, thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for popping with us. And of course, thank you for dropping the mic with us because that's what we like to do. We about that business. You know what I'm saying? So this is Mr. A. Man, about to mess up. Got a little sentimental right there. This is JD, aka OTR Mic Drop, aka Wednesday Night J.
All right, everybody. So appreciate y'all tuning in. This is episode 108. We're just gonna keep it going. Grind don't stop. Uh, if you haven't tuned in to my watch along for Clash of the Castle, make sure you go ahead and do so. Did 3 hours for y'all.
That's
and
dedication.
and yeah, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to us, tell your people about us. Follow us on Spotify, follow us on Apple Podcasts or anywhere else you get your podcast from. This is your man OTR Trey, aka Treyway, aka Wednesday Night Trey, and we are out.
Let me in.